So we have Mark on Let's Talk About That today.
What's up, Mark?
I'm excited to be here. I've actually never done one of these before.
Yeah?
My girl, she listens to them all the time, so she's, don't be nervous, don't be nervous.
Just be cool.
Yeah, no big deal.
She asked me this morning, she goes, you nervous? I said, no, I'm trying not to think about it. But about halfway here, I just could not think about it because now I'm looking for directions, and so I'm now anxious. I get a little anxious sometimes. But
It's all good.
Yeah. I'm the same way. I get that way.
my feet wet, and that's
Yeah.
going to be pretty good.
So tell us about yourself. Like, what is it that you do?
Well, I'm a personal trainer. In short, been a personal trainer for 16, 17 years now. What I used to do, what I've always, let's start from the beginning. So I started working out when I was 14 years old. Always had a passion for working out. Always had a passion for helping people. So as I'm going, 14, 15, 16, 20, 25, 30, it got to where people started asking me, because I developed a pretty good physique. And when you're in the gym and people start seeing that stuff, and they say, hey, how'd you do that? Hey, can we, you got any tips? You got any pointers? You got any, what? So then I started helping people on the side, not really thinking, okay, well, I'm going to do this as a living. I'm going to do this as a business. I'm going to be a personal trainer. No, I was still just having fun. And all along.
So what made people come to you like that? Was it because they saw your passion and your physique?
It's look,
If you got something day one,
right.
Okay. He must know what he's doing because he looks like that. Yeah.
It's plain and simple. It's just like that because you can tell if somebody knows what they're doing or not. Mm-hmm. You start developing friends and this and that, and so one thing led to another. Hey, do you think you could help me? Hey, do you think? They come down to, hey, can you think you can make me a workout? Or do you think you could do this for me? So it got to be, and all along of this, I'm a manager at a hotel. I was a manager for, I don't put out names, but I was a manager for a hotel for 16 years. And on the side is when I'm still doing my thing, working out. Well, then I started part-time personal training somebody. I wasn't really, didn't really go get my certifications or nothing like this. This was just me, a buddy helping a buddy helping a friend, not really... Don't want to get serious about it, but I'm just helping people out. Well, then, what really got me is when somebody would come to me and say, God, Mark, thank you for changing my life. Just thank you for changing my life. And they're like, oh, that's like...
it's like, we're that
instant gratification.
That was like the endorphins are running. I mean, man, I like that feeling, of somebody telling me that.
Yeah.
And again, I've always had passion for helping people, but really didn't know what to do with it. So then... Like I say, this whole time, I'm a manager for a hotel, but I'm starting to personal train on the side now.
Gaining a little steam.
Mm-hmm. Working for gyms, getting my feet wet and starting to say, hey, man, I like this.
So was that a transition, going from you personally worked out to defining yourself versus passing it to others?
Because it was wanting more. Mm. But I took myself as far as I wanted to take myself.
Right.
And, like right now, I'm just a maintain stage. I keep myself and I maintain. Other people, I transform. So now I took my body as far as I could go. And then I'm in the maintain stage. So it's not that I don't have that excitement anymore. I don't have that I'm trying to reach this goal or I'm trying to reach, it's all about goals. Mm-hmm. Life is all about goals.
100%.
Right.
And again, and I'm not the one to look at the big goal. Small goals makes the big goal. Right. It's plain and simple. Small goals make it good. And that's a lot of people's biggest problems in the gym and stuff. And when it comes to changing them bodies, is they look at the big picture. They want to say, oh my God, this is what I want to look at. But you got a baby step before you can walk, before you can crawl, before you run. It's plain and simple. There's steps to it.
So would you say what you do kind of translates into what entrepreneurship actually is?
Okay, so
definition of
let's
talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, my passion all along would be to have my own gym.
Okay.
In the grand scheme of this whole entire my life, it wasn't working for hotels or nothing like this. It came down to, I had that revelation to where, I think I can do this myself. Mm-hmm. I think I can get rid of, how you dread, a million people wake up every morning and just dread going into work. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I had enough of them days. And that's what the hotel did to me. I just, I was losing my fire, my passion for anything, for this job. So now, and they're no longer getting 100% of money out of me because my head is not even 100% in here. I just I didn't want it anymore.
It was bad on both parts.
Yeah,
bad
it's
for
bad on
you,
both
bad
parts.
for them.
So I figured I need to make a change.
So is that like the turning point?
So
then?
that was the turning point. It was literally.
So you had to get fed up too,
and that's what it was. It was the Saturday morning. It was one Saturday morning.
It's
I
easy
woke
to
up.
have that part-time like thing on the side.
And it absolutely is. It was very easy to work 2 jobs. Okay, so I could do this job that I'm just not feeling anymore. But then after that, I would go train part-time to bring me back.
Yeah.
Right.
But then I wake up in the morning and think, no. But then I'm back.
You're looking forward to the second half of your day.
Yeah.
Right.
Always
So
looking
you're
forward.
living for what you're passionate about.
And again, it got to the point that I'm trying to race through the first part of my day,
right,
which is
Doing it half-assed so that way.
I'm neglecting and I just wasn't there no more. So I'm neglecting this job to hurry and get to my next job, which was my personal training. So then it was literally one Friday night. I'm laying there in bed, 9, 10 o'clock, thinking, I just don't want to do this tomorrow.
Screw it.
Yeah.
It was that, and that was it. I woke up next morning by 10 a.m. Next morning, I had my desk cleaned out. I went and talked to my boss and says, we both seen this coming, which he did too, and they knew I had a business on, I'm starting or my personal training on the side. So he kind of seen it coming too. And it says, look, I can't be productive for you anymore. I says, it's not that, I hate this place or I hate you guys. I don't, hate's an ugly word. It's not that I don't like this place or
you're just not passionate.
It's not your
I just don't want to wake up and do this anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
I said,
So when you got into that, when you get to that state, okay, usually there's a couple variables that help you make that decision too, because sometimes it's more than your passion.
Absolutely.
And then you're looking at, can I financially
Right.
support
And you
this
would know
I did the
because-
same thing with
Yeah.
HVAC. I really did.
So absolutely. Passion was the biggest drive. Obviously, I want to love what I do. But then obviously you got to pay your bills.
Right.
So you definitely have to step outside and look at it from every angle.
So did you weigh that? Like you had enough
absolutely.
business and you're like,
it was,
okay, I can sustain this. And
a month of papers. Write this number. Write this down. Can I do this? Can I do this?
Yep.
Okay, well, I need this to do this. Okay, well, I got. You just start going through all your bills.
Right.
You start going through. Well, what can I bring in? What can I possibly bring in? And boy, I am as virgin to owning a business and running a business and starting a business as it gets.
Right.
But I didn't care. I wanted this. I figured my passion will make me successful
Right.
because of how bad I want this.
So
Right.
did you
And if
ever
you're
get to a
passionate
point
about it.
where you're like, I don't know if I can do this?
My
that's like every day sometimes. You're like,
You know,
do I know what I'm doing?
I will tell you the first 6 months.
Yeah.
The
Those
first,
are that's the
the
hell
first
hell
6
months.
months was
Those are hard.
robbing Peter to pay Paul.
Well, it isn't it. It's more so like you're losing the net. Like there's no net anymore.
Right.
Like
Okay,
and
absolutely.
it's
I
all
had
on
no
you.
safety net no more.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's
Yeah.
all in. There's
You
no
chew it all
half-assing
up, and
Yeah.
you're just living
And,
on
you
a
know,
prayer.
it
at
is
that
when
You
point.
either all go for it or you're gonna
Yeah.
be
Well,
sinking.
well, there's no choice.
Right.
I actually
Like,
left the
yeah.
hotel after 17 years.
That's a
So
big jump.
it was literally, oh crap, what did I just do?
Yeah.
Right.
What did I just? Now I have to make this now.
Yeah.
Okay, because at
Oh,
my
I
age
know
now,
that
I
feeling.
can't.
Oh, I know that feeling.
If I don't make my business work, at my age, I can't turn around and start a new career.
It's
Right.
not easy to do.
It's not easy.
Right.
The young bucks coming up, and you know how corporations are. It don't matter if this guy has 50 years experience and this guy is just coming out of college. They're looking at this guy because he's young, he's
Yeah.
fresh, he's cheaper.
Right.
Oh,
Versus
yeah.
this
Yeah.
guy with
They're
all this
looking at
experience.
longevity,
Yeah,
honestly.
absolutely.
Right.
This guy's making 6
Productivity.
figures because he's got 30 years experience at their company. Well, this guy's coming out of college fresh. Well, we can get this guy for $30,000, $40,000. Well, and then just build him into this, So in the next 10 years, we just saved $1 million on salary just by doing that. So it's come. That right there has always beaten me down. Like, Mark, you got to make this work.
Yeah.
So again, but it's not.
it's hard
me,
to switch gears
it's
after
not
you've
me
had
having
your
to.
own.
I don't have to sit there and talk myself into this. I love waking up every day.
That's
I
awesome.
dare. And I work 12-hour days. I work 6 days a week. So, but I love it because again, it comes down to. I love when somebody tells me, "Thank you for changing my life." I mean, I've heard that many times, and that
Isn't
right
that
there,
satisfying?
I'm getting goosebumps right now.
So it kind of
because-
goes back to like when you said that, once you reached your goal with your own body, you kind of didn't have anything to look forward to, but now you probably live your goals
now
through
I
other
do.
people.
Now I do, absolutely I do, absolutely do, because look, when you have your own business, you break it, you make it. It is up to you. So now I have to really start thinking, because I worked for the gyms, and again, I'm not going to throw any gyms under the bus and stuff, but a lot of this reason why I did this was because of what the gyms was doing to me, the personal trainers. Just the greed is just unreal.
They're more of a turn and burn.
They're more of a production line. They want a production line.
Yep.
How many people can you
Memberships.
do in one day, Mark? How many people can you do in one day?
So what would make what you're doing different compared to what others are doing?
I care.
Yeah.
I care about your results
That's a big one.
because this is it right here. Because, and this is no kidding. I've been doing this 16, 17, maybe 18 years. A gym trainer will keep a person maximum 3 months. I have people currently right now, 7 years, 6 years, 5 years, 4 years, 3 years, 2 years. My minimum, my average person that stays with me is 2.5 years. Okay, and the reason is because another reason why I left the gym was they think the more people you do, the more money they're going to make.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so there is probably
Production line.
there is probably 10 trainers to 2 clients in this realm of this world.
So nobody's getting a personal, really relationship.
No, that's
Or
why
they're not
I'm
focusing on
different.
the plan that works for them.
That's
Right.
why I'm different, because people stay with me because they want to stay with me, not because they have to. Because it's plain and simple. I will tell them straight from the beginning. I will teach you everything you know, so you don't need a trainer. You staying here is because you want to stay here. You love my workouts. You love me. You love what we do, and that's it. Why I have people for years.
It's a
The
personal
years.
relationship.
And sometimes that
Relationships,
helps
yeah.
people having that motivation
Well,
from somebody else and
absolutely,
like doing it
because
together.
now I am accountability.
Right.
I am accountability. So I'm private. They don't. A lot of people don't go to gyms because
They don't want to be
you
looked
got all
at
the
by somebody
I
else.
would say the gym creeps.
That's how I am.
You just got people the judgment and,
Or
and-
people are self-conscious,
Yeah,
especially if they're just
yeah.
starting.
Absolutely.
and,
So that's
you know.
another thing, a little advantage I have is because I'm private. They love how I'm private. It
gym.
is one-on-one, I do couples too. So it's here one-on-one, one-on-two, and we just do it like that. They don't have to worry about these people looking at them. These people, they can come there
Right.
and get.
Because the transition can sometimes be embarrassing. It really can.
It is. You have to be comfortable. You have to be comfortable with your trainer. You really do.
Well, and they're giving. They're opening themselves up to you.
They are very
and they're
vulnerable.
vulnerable.
Yeah,
right?
they're
They're-
opening
they're-
themselves
they're-
up.
They're
It is,
becoming
It is,
vulnerable,
because
and
we
they,
have
yeah.
it literally, and I don't even use the word clients. It's friends.
Yeah.
I develop, and just like you said, it's the relationship that I developed with these guys. They had to trust me. They trust me. So that's why I keep people for so long. Again, when you look at it, when you, like, for example, Jim trying to bust out as many people as they can. Train more. We need more. Production line. Eventually, you're going to run out of people because, again, there's that ratio: 10 trainers to 2 people. There's only 2 people looking for a trainer when there's 10 people.
and they're looking at churn.
Yeah.
They're like, "Yep, we're just going to get new
Yeah.
members in."
Okay,
and
well,
keep,
eventually,
yep.
They'd rather have a bunch of one-timers than a longevity
Well,
of the
it's-
same
you
people.
look at the gyms now, and they, like this area here, they're running out of clients.
Yeah.
You're running out of clients. You got to, and again, I don't want to put anybody's name out there, but there's one big gym big gym corporation around here that's kind of running the, not Planet Fitness. It would be
Someone else, yes,
but,
around here that we all know.
yeah. Me too. I worked for them. Everything.
Yeah.
10, 12 gyms. But again, you take 10, 12 gyms with 3 to 5 to 6 trainers in each one of them
Yeah.
gyms. There's 20 trainers right there. There isn't 20 clients looking for 20 trainers.
No.
It isn't. So
They're probably lucky to get 20,
So
30
again,
people a
it
day.
Sounds like
in there to just-
almost like you're going to a car lot or something, and you have like more salesmen than customers.
And you're absolutely right. You go
I
in
mean,
a car lot
it's-
and there's 5 guys
Yeah,
coming from every
yeah,
direction
yeah.
towards
Right.
you and stuff.
Can I help you?
Yeah.
Can I help you?
Yeah.
Well, you walk into a gym and that's
It's like you're feeling like you're being
Yeah.
hunted,
Yeah,
right?
and all these, all these trainers are looking at each other. Who can get to him fast? Who can
Yeah,
get to him
yeah,
faster?
yeah.
And so
Well, you can't even get your workout in because everyone's giving you the press,
so
right?
I
It's
make
not
my
comfortable.
money by
Yeah.
keeping people for the duration. Because again, it's like for example, because they wouldn't let me transform people. They wouldn't let me. They wouldn't allow me to keep people long enough to do a transformation. Okay, so if you're not getting results, you're not going to stay.
Right.
So that's why gyms struggle with their personal trainers on keeping people is because they
don't allow
you to keep them long enough to get the results that this person is actually wanting. This person wants 50 pounds. This one person wants to lose 70 pounds. For example, gyms won't let you keep them long enough because they burn and churn, production line. Get them. And so it comes down to like that. And then there's just little rules, like, okay, so for example, there's little things like I'll do. Okay, so if somebody misses, okay, so when you're with me, you buy a spot. So my full-time people would be considered 3 days a week. If someone gets that spot, that's their spot. Nobody will ever take that spot. I'll never put anybody in that spot. Okay, but you pay for that spot. Okay, so you're going to pay for that whole spot. For
whether you miss it or not.
Whether you miss or not.
Yep.
But, okay, so with gym, when you miss, you miss. You just lost money. With me, I will make you up somewhere else. If I have windows, so I just little things like that is what I'll do that gyms won't do. If I have a spot for you and you can make it, okay. Because again, it's I don't know if shit happens. I don't know if I can say that on here.
Oh yeah,
you're good.
But again, wife, kids, doctors, dentists. It
Stuff
happens.
just happens.
Life, life.
So
Life happens.
Something happened with your car, like.
So trainers aren't cheap. So when people start missing, and think, oh God, I just gave him $50 and I wasn't even there. No, well, can you come in 2 days? I got an open here. So then now let them come in there,
Right.
Did I just use 2 spots for that one spot? Yes, business-wise, I did, and that's not the best business decision for me. Did I just make this client feel even better and she wants to stay even longer? That's what my goal was to do right there.
Right.
It wasn't, I don't care about,
Right.
Yes, I have bills, and I don't want to say I don't care about the money. Yes, I mean, I have a business. I need to make money, and I need to pay bills.
Yep.
Am I going to get rich? No. But I get, the satisfaction I get from it is just...
But I mean, if you look at the long run of it, that one extra day you gave that you missed yourself, you probably, if you would have been that strict trainer that was like, no, you missed that day, like you said, they're going to end up being like,
now I'm going to be missing the next month and next month.
Right.
Well, they may give up because they said, I can't commit to this.
Yeah, and they'll be like, and I can't keep losing money. So, I mean, when you look at the longevity of this, that one day did hurt you in the short term, but in the long term,
beneficial.
Very beneficial.
So that's the relationships I build. So I got people that everybody goes on vacations. So that's always something. Well, I'll get paid for people going on vacations now because of things I do right there. Okay, well I help you here. Or we feed off each other. My client is, I feed off of their energy, they feed off of my energy, and that's how we make this work. And it comes down to like, okay, so what I can't do at a gym, what I can do at a gym. Okay, so I have one lady right now that. Okay, so let's back up. Back when I was in the gym, I had a lady come to me who has some serious health issues. Doctor says, we need to lose weight. So then the gym busts out a contract, makes this lady sign a contract and everything like this. And this lady's already looking at, oh my God, she's already just making it. And probably would have never came to a trainer if the doctor didn't say, look, you need to lose weight.
But that was the trigger.
But that was the trigger right there. So she's scraping dollars. Okay, so for me, if somebody's scraping dollars, I'm going to work with you because again, this is your health. Let's do this. Let's do this.
This isn't just
I don't.
This is your life.
Yeah, this isn't just a fun thing you want to do.
No, again, because this is what I do. This is why I'm doing this because I want to help you. I want you to be successful. So at a gym, no. If you're just $5 a week short. I'm sorry, ma'am. You have to go somewhere else. If you're $5 a week short from me, let's go.
You can just make it up
We'll make
next
it work,
session.
right?
Make it up somewhere else, or I don't even worry about it. Because if she has the passion and wants to change, let's do it. Let's do it because them are the people I love, the people that want it.
They're committed.
Yes,
to it.
you got to commit. So again, so if she's short this week, well, you're short this week, But again, she's with me for 2 years or 3 years or 4 years, something like this. And again, this lady, I have a lady right now for a prime example. She's came to me. She's type 1 diabetic, and her goal was, I always ask, what's your ultimate goal? She says 70 pounds, Mark. I would love to lose 70 pounds. And mind you, she's only like 5'1", so she was like 205, 210 pounds. So she was a little short, she was pretty big. So she says, and she's never worked out a day in her life. Okay, so if you walked into a gym, it would be the most unsuccessful training session there would be.
Right, because they're going to break you.
Because
she's going to hurt herself.
They're not going to give her enough time to learn this, to do this, to get, you
have to kind of ease into it, don't
absolutely.
you?
It's baby steps. It's baby. Someone tells you they've never worked out before. Well, again, you got to learn form. You got to learn exercise.
Yeah, you can't just go in and go hard and think it's
Yeah.
going to
You got to
fall
crawl
off.
before you walk. So it was to the point that, like, this lady, she is crying. Her first few workouts, she's crying. I said, "Why are you crying? Why are you crying?" "It's just so hard, Mark, but I just want this so bad." That's all I need. That's all I need. You just keep pushing. We push. And I says, in 1 year, I need 1 year from you. Can you commit to a year? And we'll lose that 70 pounds. She says, "Yeah, absolutely. I want this." 10 months. It took her 10 months. And now, okay,
That's awesome.
so 10 months now, she is exactly where she wanted. That was her goal. Well, that was 4 months later, or 4 months ago. She's still with me. She's still with me because the relationship I build with these people, you're always, no matter how long you're with me, you're going to get results. Pick a goal, and we'll reach that goal. So again, now that she's did that, I says, okay, so she says, well, what's next? What's next after I hit my goal? I said, now, if you want to continue this, because you're going to have to, shortness, you gotta work out the rest of your life. If you want to keep this, you have to go maintain.
Right.
You don't always have to kill it no more.
But that's the
Yeah,
scariest.
you don't have to kill it anymore.
Right, but that's a scary thing in the beginning to tell someone.
It's the hard
Right.
part
Yeah.
because at first most people are like, "Oh, I just want to lose it," like just like that.
And everybody wants results yesterday.
Right,
Everybody
right.
wants
right.
results
They
yesterday.
don't realize that they have to maintain it.
And so-
Right, and then
and-
once
yeah.
you get to that point, you're like,
Yeah.
okay, like I've made this life decision, like it's
It
for
is.
life.
It
like,
is. It is a lifestyle. It really is. Now, again, fitness, isn't my life, but it is my lifestyle.
Right.
I mean, I have my other things that I like to do and accomplish and this and that, my other hobbies and stuff, like I say, but it is my lifestyle.
So let me ask you the opposite question. So what are the challenges you experience when when coming into making this a business decision for your life? Are there challenges?
Oh gosh, the
that you run
challenge.
into?
Okay, so the challenges would be, and I'm never one to toot my own horn, but if you want to have your own fitness studio and do your own thing, if you do not want to work for a gym, you got to be one of the best. You got to be one of the best because that comes down to that 10 personal trainers to 2 clients ratio. And that's I might be 100% on that ratio right there, but there's always way more trainers than there is clients that are looking for trainers. So you have to be first, second, maybe third choice, no matter always.
In the top 3, huh?
You got to be in the top 3 because again,
the best of the best.
In a 20-mile radius, there has to be probably, I would bet you, easy 15 gyms. In a 20-mile radius, I bet you I can easily, and it might even be a few more. If I sat here and think about it, and every gym has trainers. Well,
whether they're good or not, that's a whole different story.
Okay, so
I mean,
people think they can go online, do a 2-year certification. Oh, I'm a personal trainer. No, I will tell you, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years worth of certifications. None of them taught me how to do what I am doing right now, how to run my business successfully as far as being a personal trainer.
Because you have actual...
It is real
in
life
the
experience.
streets.
It's real life experience
Right.
that teaches you how to be a personal trainer.
So if you go back to like some of those other jobs and all of the layers that made you would say that's what kind of made you what you are right now, is kind of knowing what you like and disliked and all of those things.
And again, another thing people think out there, why they want to be. See, a lot of people pick personal trainer for the wrong reason. They think it's this glamorous job. It's oh my God, I get to work with people. I get to work with all these gorgeous people, and whether you're a woman or you're a guy, I get to work with all these gorgeous girls, or I get to work with all these gorgeous guys. And those ain't the ones that's coming looking for a personal trainer. I don't know what you guys are.
They're not gorgeous yet.
Those are the ones just going and maintaining themselves.
That's the ones that's already had.
They've already had the maintenance. Yeah.
So again, I honestly, the 9 out of 10 people, if not 9.5 out of 10 people, are out of shape, overweight that come to see me because that's why they're coming to see me, is because they want that person that this person thinks they're gonna get, but they don't. This is the person we're gonna get. These are the guys that keeps my business going. You get those ones that's already in shape and stuff. Unless they're doing a competition, they're not gonna look for a trainer.
Right.
When you start doing competitions, then you need a special trainer for that. Because I used to do competition with girls. That's actually how I started was training competition girls. So I guess a lot of it wasn't so much my physique. It was these 2 girls I did at the beginning because.
So that's how you learn how to work with people.
So that's so that's when people started raising. Oh wow, this guy did this, or this guy did this to this girl. When you can make a person look a certain way. Well, oh God, okay. Well, obviously he knows what he's doing.
Basically, same thing. If you put out a really great product, people
Because
are gonna
again,
want it.
My biggest thing is I have transformations. I have many transformations. Befores and afters. Easy 50 pounds, 70 pounds. I have a 200 pounder. Just weight loss. And so my biggest thing is when you're looking for a personal trainer, you never ask a personal trainer what they can do for you. You have them show you what they can do for you. Okay, so my resume.
Actions speak louder than words.
Ding, ding, ding. My resume is my transformation pictures. I don't need to tell you what I can do for you. I will kind of, but again, it's those ones out there that are tooting their horn left and right. Oh, I can do this for you, and I can do this, and they can't do nothing for you. They might be able to do it to themselves. Every single person's different, so nobody, just because what responded on me doesn't mean it's going to respond on you, doesn't mean it's going to respond on you.
Yeah, just because you know some exercises to do and show some other people doesn't make you a trainer. It's basically your relationship with them. I mean, because it's how you explain these things to them that makes them want to continue doing it. Because you can know all this and be.
And it wasn't just
jerk to people while you're trying to train them,
it's,
and they're
it's
not
really about psychology.
Yeah,
right. You have to know how to talk to people.
It doesn't matter how good that person looks. It doesn't matter how good I looked at the time. Yes, did it get people? Well, he looks good. He must know what he's doing, kind of. But that doesn't mean I don't care. That doesn't mean you're a good trainer. That doesn't mean you can be a good trainer. You can look straight up like out of a magazine, and that doesn't mean you're going to be a good trainer.
Right.
You got to be a motivator.
Yes, you got to be able to read people.
There's a bunch of different skills you have to bring to the
Because again,
table.
what I did to myself or what this guy did to himself doesn't mean it's going to work on you.
Right.
So you have to read that person. So every person that comes into my gym, I read. We always do the baby steps at the beginning, and I see what they can do, what they can't do, what they respond to. Because again, everybody responds to something different in a different way. Some people respond to the same things. Some people respond to different things. So that's what your biggest thing. That's right from birth. You got to find that out. So you walk into a gym, they'd go. You walk into a gym trainer is going to do nothing more than give you the same workout that he does every day.
Right.
And that may not be right for you.
And that might not be, and chances are it's not going to be right for you.
Right.
Because everybody's bodies burn things differently and do things differently.
You burn calories faster than you do.
So do you go into like diet and some of that?
Absolutely.
As well?
Okay, so again,